Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
If you want a guy to become obsessed with you, all you have to do is put an emoji next to your name in your contact info when you're giving them your number. When I was single, I would always put a little octopus emoji next to my name in guys' phones when I was giving them my number. And when I tell you that every single guy would hit me up immediately, right after I left the bar or the club or wherever, asking when they could take me on a date. This worked with my boyfriend. He literally signs off all of his goodnight text messages to me with the octopus emoji, and we met over a year ago. So
Lucky for you, you're both 12 years old and the emoji is what matters the most. In reality, the guys you were meeting at a club or at a bar, they were asking you on a date because they wanted you, not because of the emoji. And that's probably the case with your boyfriend. Not to mention, you really sell yourself short if you claim you got him because of an emoji.
guys, having Hinge is the funniest thing in the world because literally 1 second before hitting record this, I was gonna make another video, but I saw one message pop up with one match saying, oh, because I saw your profile and you just have so many green flags and I just really want to get to know you. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. And then another person just responded to me 1 second later and it said, wow, you're looking like a snack. The difference between the respectful and the let's get to the point. Oh my gosh. This is mad entertaining.
Okay, place your bets, gentlemen. Which one do you think she went for? The respectful guy or the player?
So I've been reading a book called Men Don't Love Like Women, and oh my god. Let me sum up a few things I learned. So if you go on a date and you lead with your ambition, with your achievements, with your career success, I'm an independent woman, or I'm a domestic goddess, or look at my beauty, then you're setting yourself up for failure, because there are plenty of successful independent women. Most women are successful, they're independent, they're on their grind, they're ambitious. And even if you aren't a multimillionaire or a business owner or entrepreneur, whatever you're doing, it won't stop men from going for you. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. You could be working part-time in a cafe whilst trying to be an actress, a man would still be okay with that. The reason why that is because men are rated on their success, on their achievements. Women aren't rated on the same thing.
Or maybe we're not as shallow as you are and we're more interested in who you are as a person instead of what you do for a living.
I'm honestly convinced that a lot of guys on dating apps don't even want a partner. They just are looking for friends and they don't realize it.
I will tag the original creator in my caption, but after I saw that video, I started thinking about it a lot, and they are absolutely right. And I cannot unsee it now when I am going through my dating apps. Every single profile that I see from a man is very much curated to the male gaze. And really what they're looking for when you're looking at the profile is they're looking for friendship, companionship. It's not necessarily a relationship, but they just really are struggling to discern between the two. We talk a lot about the male loneliness epidemic, and I think a lot of it comes from them truly not knowing how to have platonic friendships the way women do. Women have truly mastered true platonic friendships, and men just have not. And it really does make me wonder how differently the dating world would look right now if men did learn how to have those friendships in the same way that women have friendships.
Yeah, nothing will change, everything will be the same. You master your friendship so much, Bumble has a different branch called Bumble BFF, and that is way more successful than the dating app because a lot of you don't have a single friend. Also, a lot of you complain when you re-download whatever dating app you're using for the 1000th time. Every guy's profile says the same thing, looking for a short-term relationship. To me, that doesn't really scream looking for the male gaze.
This is how you make him obsessed with you, by breaking his routine.
I graduated with a degree in psychology, and when I tell you this works,
I've tried it. It's insane. I talked about this girl a long time ago named Ellen Burchid on one of my other accounts. She talks about how romantic love happens when there's a lot of arousal. Without me or you knowing it, we all have a routine. We wake up, we either go to work, after work, we'll go to the gym or something. No matter what it is, we are built in a routine. What you're gonna do is break it. In order for this to work, you're going to need to stay committed to it. You need to text this person. Also, you need to be bold. So if you are not willing to be bold, this is not for you. You must ask questions that in your head may not seem important, but trust me, to a guy, it is important. For example, one time I was talking to somebody who was talking about like what they meal prepped for work. Questions that you don't think is important, but to a guy is like, no other girl would ask me that. And obviously conversations will get more juicier as it goes. You can play like question games to spice it up and get more comfortable with each other. The whole motive here is to be different. That's what you want to be. You do not want to be like every other girl being like, oh, you go to the gym, when do you work? No. Let's do something a little more unusual. Ask him what's on his nightstand, or ask him what side of the bed does he sleep on. Without both of you guys knowing, you guys are both leaning into a conversation that can be very flirty. It's also just a known thing in psychology that men need a lot of stimulation. Think about the reasons why they play video games so often. That's why they play sports, that's why they go to war,
Yeah, me, I don't even need the money. I go to work every single day because I need stimulation. Now, I'm not saying psychology is cuckoo, but this lady definitely is. And it would be even more sad if she did get a degree in psychology. She thinks asking him questions is breaking his routine. She also thinks you being normal in the head and being interested in the one you're trying to meet, asking him questions is you making him obsessed with you.
How to have black cat energy and be chased by him. Black cat energy is the one in the relationship who is being pursued, who is being chased, the one that is worshipped. The golden retriever energy is the one doing the chasing, the one doing the pursuing. You want to be the black cat energy. Let's talk about how to step into that energy. You have your own stuff going on. It's about you. Your life is busy. You're fulfilled. You're wonderful. You are on that pedestal that he's trying to reach. He's going to be chasing you with his little golden retriever energy as you sit there on that pedestal and look down with your black cat energy. You have to be inconvenient. You have to have high standards. You have to be about yourself. You need confidence. Confidence, being inconvenient, being hard to get, channels your inner black cat energy, that dark feminine energy that makes them chase you, that makes them desire you. You're never going to be waiting for him. You're not waiting for texts, for calls from him, for him to plan dates. You're out busy living your life. This is how you channel your inner black cat energy. You become about yourself. You focus on yourself. You put yourself on the pedestal. You're inconvenient where it's hard for him to get to you, and that makes him want to chase you. That puts you up on that pedestal in your beautiful feline black cat energy, looking down at his golden retriever energy, begging to be with you, begging to chase you, wanting to be a part of your life.
Yeah, not really, and this is never gonna work if he's not a golden retriever. You can be the black cat all you want if you're not giving women advice on how to teach him to be the golden retriever. And none of you gurus do, because you're never gonna teach a man to be the golden retriever. Confident men will never chase you, and they're never gonna put you on the pedestal. Even if you do, only insecure men will chase you. And those are exactly the men your black cat ass don't want.
What percentage of men in this situation where you're alone with him in the woods would be inclined to attack you?
75%.
So 3 out of 4 men.
Yes.
That's pretty high. How do you come to that?
Just my opinion, not saying like me specifically, but like a woman. I think 3 out of 4 men in that circumstance, there's definitely a possibility that they would seize whatever opportunity that came to their mind.
You have a father?
Yes, I do.
Male cousins?
Yes.
Uncle?
Yes.
Grandparent? 3 out of 4 of your male relatives, are they also essayers?
Absolutely not.
So your math is not really mathing, is it?
Would you rather come across a random man or a random bear in the woods?
The bear, because you could scare the bear off. You're not going to scare a man off if he sees you alone in the woods.
Okay, what about you?
A man.
A bear.
A bear?
Probably the man. Even if he was Ted Bundy in his prime, still the man.
Still Ted Bundy.
A man? You know what? I'm going to change my answer. I'm going to go bear.
Okay, what about you?
I don't assume all men are bad. I would pick a man.
Man. And
Wait.
I've had an experience with a bear.
You've had the bear experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Those of you said bear. Why?
Well, I said you could scare a bear off. You probably not going to scare a man off.
It's always funny to me listening to this way of girls choosing a bear over a man when they rely on men to pay for their entire existence. And going by their answers, you know they've never seen a bear in their entire life.
ابتسمي 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 كانت تقول بموت بموت.
And when I say a man is funny, what I mean by that is he laughs at my jokes.
Haha, that was funny. Now he may laugh, but that doesn't mean he has a sense of humor.
The way I see it, there are three types of men, and only one of them is good. There are the men that suck, not good. The men that don't suck, good. And then there are the men that don't suck, but they are aware of the fact that they don't suck.
So they don't suck, but they still suck because they're not putting up with you. Yeah, that makes sense.
You want to use the bathroom before we go?
Yeah, sure.
Saving the country. Not a chance, you radical. You're welcome, America.
Now that is taking one for the team. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.